See, let's talk about it. Let's talk about why you scared to love. Let's talk about how you so afraid of my deep empowerment love that you gotta push it away. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how your self-worth is hidden and suppressed under this false confidence that you think is carrying around the earth. Like, let's talk about this. Like, let's be serious for a moment. Let's get in tune real quick. Let's change. Let's change the energy real quick. Let's change the dimensions real quick. Let's get into your aura real quick. Let's dig deep into your empty voids. Matter of fact, I'm gonna skip you and put you to the side, because what you got inside is just by default. I'm gonna go deeper inside. I'm talking about inside to the side. I wanna go into your mother, into your grandmother, your great grandmother, your great great grandmother, and I wanna see how their self-worth is so depleted, how they passed on to your genetics and made you feel this unbreakable undefeatedness that you carry around yourself when you portray yourself as if you are a sensitive and compassionate and kind woman, but you know that's not the truth, because deep inside it hurts you. It's hurting you that you carry on burdens that was passed down onto you, and all I try to do was love you. All I ever try to do was love you. I tried to put myself near you. I gave you my respect. I gave you my submission. I gave you my aggression, determination, and passion. And all I tried to do was make sure that you didn't need nothing, that you was never lacking. But you, I mean you, yes you, I'm talking not to you, but you, the you that's in you, your great grandmother you, that great great grandmother you. I'm talking about you, the woman that's still inside you, that's still feeding through your perception, the woman that's quiet, the woman that's still in your ancestral DNA projection. I'm talking about those women. You have manifested this girl because you are the manifestation of this girl. And look what you did to this girl, because of you didn't stand up for yourself, because you wanted to lower your voice, because you wanted to be to the side, you wanted to be domesticated. You had this big fear inside of you. You had a fear of the unknown. You had a fear of being faithful. You had a fear of taking it to the next level. So you played the side for all your years, and you just was a woman. You just was a mere woman. You didn't know that you could be more than just a woman. You didn't know that it was more for you. And then you produced a child and taught her the same thing. Then she produced a child and taught them the same thing. And then she produced a child and taught them the same things. And now I'm left to deal with this. Now I'm the one left to rebuild your generation. Now I'm the one left to fight for your generation and fight for that mental enslavement that you could have had in it, that you started, that you rooted. Because now I have your great, great, great dearing daughter inside of my hands, and I have to mold her, and I have to shape her, and I have to feed everything that's in her, because everything that's in her came from you, and she has been suffering by default. She wakes up and she has bad and good days, and her attitude I have to put up with, I have to submit to, and I can't act like it's nothing. I can't act like it's petty. I have to feed her ego and act like I care about the things she's going through. That's not really hard. It doesn't even belong to her. It's because of you. Because of you. It's because of you. You didn't stand up. You didn't stand up. And now she's depressed, and now she's suppressed, and she's in this direction, and she doesn't know which way to go. And we cross paths by some random connection, and all I could do is just grasp her laugh, her tears. The way when she talked, it splashes on my ears. It was the way that she walked that I dreamt about for years. And now, as years go by, this woman is in tears. This woman is suffering so severe. This woman is right here. This woman is in these tears. And I wish that she didn't push me away. I wish that it wasn't this way. I wish that you didn't create this way. I wish that you would have showed them that it was a better way. I wish that she wasn't just pleased with physical things and physical senses. I wish that me being her sixth sense, her internal joy, her internal superior supremeness, her luminous essence and light. I wish that she didn't see me as something to fear, as something to guard, because it just seemed so good to be true that somehow, some way, somebody looked at you like it was more to you, like it was more than you, like you were worth more than you actually thought you knew. And I wish that she didn't always retreat. I wish that it wasn't no plan B. I wish that it wasn't no retreat. I wish that it wasn't a plan B. I wish that it wasn't a safety net. And I wish that it wasn't a comfort zone. I wish she didn't have a way back home, because if she didn't, she would come back to my arms. Every time she felt like running, it would come right back to me. She would be my karmic effect. She would be my energy. She would be my serenity. She would have been you if you would have knew how much you was worth. If you would have knew how important you was, that generations before you and generations after you would take up from you. If you, grandma, would have known that you was going to create a daughter that would create a daughter that would create a beautiful child that would cross paths by another creator, which is a woman just like you, that was going to create a beautiful child to one day blossom and grow into years and advancements and cross paths with that very same child. And to know when that child was presenting that child from your womb with love and unconditional loyalty, unconditional devotion. I mean, nothing with me was conditional. I mean, I had no limit to what I could do. I had no limit of what I can do for her. My abilities was only for her. I never practiced my abilities outside of her. I wish you would have knew that the child that you raised, that the child that you grew, that came from you, that came from her, that came from her too, will one day meet me, and us too could be more than enough. I wish you knew, great grandma, that you was more than enough. So when I look into her eyes, I will always see more than enough, more than you, more than us. Even when she doesn't want to open up, I wish that you knew that you was more than enough. But thank you for allowing us to cross paths, because of you creating them who created her. Now I see that I'm more than enough.